In 2024, a team of researchers at the University of New Mexico published something that quietly changed how scientists think about brain health. When they analyzed brain tissue samples from deceased individuals, they found something that had never been confirmed before. The average human brain now contains measurable concentrations of microplastic, roughly equivalent in mass to a small plastic spoon. What's striking isn't just that it's there, it's where it accumulates. The brain was found to contain up to 30 times more microplastic than the liver or kidneys, two organs specifically designed to filter toxins. This tells us the brain isn't just passively exposed. Something about its biology makes it a preferential accumulation site. Today, I want to walk you through exactly what the science says, why it matters for your long-term cognitive health, and what you can realistically do about it. For a long time, the conventional thinking was that the brain was well protected. The blood-brain barrier, a highly selective membrane between your bloodstream and your central nervous system, was thought to screen out most environmental toxins. And for many things, it does its job well. But nanoplastics operate in a size range that presents a different kind of challenge. These particles, some smaller than 200 nanometers, can cross biological membranes that would stop larger molecules entirely. The study, published in Nature Medicine, examined brain, liver, and kidney tissue from donated cadavers and found not only that nanoplastics were present in the brain, but that concentrations have been climbing. Their data showed approximately a 50% increase in brain microplastic load over the past 8 years. The dominant plastic type identified was polyethylene, the same polymer in flexible food packaging, plastic bags, and single-use containers. These aren't exotic industrial chemicals. They're the materials wrapping what you eat every day. Here's where I want to be precise with you, because this is where it's easy to overclaim. The study found a striking correlation. Brain samples from individuals diagnosed with dementia at the time of death contained, on average, 10 times more microplastic than samples from cognitively healthy individuals. That is a significant difference. But correlation is not causation, and I think it's important to explain what the researchers believe may be happening mechanistically. Under electron microscopy, these plastic particles aren't smooth or inert. They have irregular, jagged edges. Embedded in brain tissue, they appear to trigger a local inflammatory response. We know from decades of neuroscience that chronic, low-grade neuroinflammation is one of the most consistent upstream factors in neurodegenerative disease, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and others. The working hypothesis being explored is this: microplastics may contribute to a chronic oxidative stress environment in the brain, which over time compounds other risk factors. Whether that's a primary driver or an amplifier of existing vulnerability is still being studied. But here's the key point. We don't need to wait for a definitive mechanism to take sensible, low-risk steps to reduce our exposure. Let's talk about what you can actually control. You can't avoid all plastic. It's embedded in modern infrastructure. But research on exposure pathways tells us that a handful of specific behaviors are responsible for the majority of your daily intake. Here's how I think about it. Step 1. Eliminate heat as a plastic activator. Heating plastic accelerates particle release by orders of magnitude. Microwaving food in plastic containers, drinking hot liquids from plastic lids, or using plastic utensils with hot food are high-exposure situations you can eliminate today. Switch to glass, ceramic, or stainless steel for anything involving heat. Step 2. Address your water source. Bottled water, ironically, is one of the highest microplastic beverages tested. A single liter of bottled water can contain tens of thousands of nanoplastic particles. A quality reverse osmosis filter at home dramatically reduces what's in your drinking water. Pair that with stainless steel or glass bottles when you're out. Step 3. Replace plastic cutting boards. Every pass of a knife across a plastic cutting surface shaves particles directly into your food. This one is underappreciated. Hardwood or bamboo boards eliminate this exposure vector entirely. Step 4. Support your brain's resilience through nutrition. Your brain isn't helpless against oxidative stress. A diet consistently high in antioxidants, berries, leafy greens, extra virgin olive oil, fatty fish, walnuts, actively supports your brain's ability to manage inflammatory insults. This doesn't flush out plastic, but it meaningfully reduces the downstream biological impact. The research on microplastics is moving fast, and we're going to keep watching it closely here. What I want you to take away from this is not anxiety, it's agency. The exposures that matter most are daily, habitual, and largely changeable. You don't need to overhaul your entire life. Start with heat and water. Those two changes alone put you meaningfully ahead of the average exposure curve. If this breakdown was useful to you, subscribe to Optivitals. We cover the intersection of emerging research and practical health every week. Drop a comment below. Which of these 4 steps are you implementing first? I read every one. See you in the next video.